Hello, Meg here from I Teach Stamping, and welcome to today's video tutorial. We're going to be making a beautiful and easy to make snowflake card, so let's dive right in. Let's go ahead and start with our stamping. I'm using the Christmas Messages stamp set. I'm stamping onto Whisper White cardstock, and I'm using Pool Party ink, and if it looks worn, that's how it's supposed to look, so you know you've done it right. Then we're all done with this ink pad. And the next thing that we need to do is our punching for this. So I'm just going to use the decorative label punch. Get that in the right spot. There we go. Next we're going to die cut this piece of crumb cake. So it's going to start at 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. I'm using the snowflake dies. I think it's called like Festive Flurries or something like that from Stampin' Up! And I'm just going to pop that out and pop this off. Now at this point in time you'll have an indentation from that framelit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on there. So you can either keep it like that or you can flip it over. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to take some crumb cake ink and a sponge and a little clothespin so that hopefully some of the ink actually makes it onto the card and not just onto my hands. First thing we're going to do is take a rectangle of winter frosting. It's just 3 inches by 3 1/4 inches. I'm just going to layer it right behind that snowflake and stick it there. And then I'm going to bring in some Whisper White baker's twine. I've cut a pretty healthy little piece of it, and I'm going to stick it on the back here and start wrapping. So I'm going to do an X, and then I'm going to go right down the middle. And if it gets a little wonky, stop and readjust before you go any further. So an X and then down the middle, and then make sure to finish it off by sticking it on the back side. And then if you've got any excess, you'll want to trim it off. Okay, so we've got our card, and this card base is Pool Party 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored it at 4 1/4. Just going to put that right into the center. Then I'm going to take my sentiment and put this, so let me tell you, I put dimensionals at the top and the bottom rather than out to the sides because I've got my baker's twine there, and so I just want it to stick to the cardstock and not just to the baker's twine. Alright, then I took some of the silver 1/8 inch taffeta ribbon, or I don't know if it's taffeta, but it's silver and it's 1/8 of an inch, and I tied it in a bow using the 10-second bow maker. I'm just going to put it right there. I mean, easy peasy lemon squeezy right there. So, I hope that you enjoyed learning how to make today's card. If you did, be sure to like the video below, and also be sure to share this video with your friends. Have you subscribed to my channel? If not, go ahead and take the opportunity to do that, and you'll be notified whenever I put up new videos. Again, I'm Meg from I Teach Stamping, and have a great day.